Hi, just a quick review of Skyview Trading. They do have honest information in their learning course for selling out of the money verticals. Is the most common in iron condors, volatility spikes, and now this strangles, all selling options. So it requires, for the amount that they trade, 3 times the buying power because the risk is high. Where they've shown their big profit, it's basically accumulation of a lot of small trades. And when that crash happened back in March 2000, most of the customers were really upset that they didn't have like a diversified plan to be able to handle something like that. I really think for an overall education, so you learn how to trade for yourself, ToneVase.com, his workshops, has a video series, actually a lot of free information, and they provide references, the websites, the meanings, and the most common strategies for lower buying power accounts to make money without the risk, while also showing you the ways that the option trading works, so you can have your own strategy, not have to rely on alerts. Because the main thing with options is when there's a lot of people notified about the same trade, it dilutes the profit. Where the max profit can only be 50 to 75, and then a lot of people putting it on, it'll go down to 20 to 30. And with the fees on these trades where Skyview Trading has 4 options on at a time, it's really, that's cutting away even more. So I'd highly recommend checking out this Sasha Edgarov as well. And basically, you don't need to buy the courses. There's so much information on YouTube and the internet to get a grasp on paper trading. Just put some trades on, doesn't cost anything, and to see how it develops. And like they all agree, the most important thing is having your deltas, which is the change of the value of the option for every 1 point in the stock underlying change. You want to keep that so it doesn't get too high, because then a small change in the stock price will really make you lose a lot or have it. So as long as you control the risk management, that's the #1 key to all successful traders, not to expose yourself to a chance of losing a lot while maintaining that upside where you can gain a lot. And be willing to not be so conservative that it has to be, the price has to stay the same. Expect the price to move and get out of trades. There's a lot of commonality. Tasty Trade has some general rules, but they have a similar thing where they just sell those way out of the money puts and condors and strangles. And since everybody's doing that, it really dilutes the value of them. The big profits are in buying options, having you see the back ratios, even butterflies, where there's such a low risk, with still the potential of big gains. You just have to do a little work to see which volatilities low when buying the options, or a stock that'll either move. So you just look for earnings, look for the basic information that's on it. It shows on there where the implied volatility is lower than the historical. So then you see that it's going to rise. There's all these terms sound confusing, but it's the same thing over and over. So like I said, YouTube and the internet, so much free information and charts. Those risk analysis profiles are actually a key to placing your trades until you're comfortable with just knowing what the option trade what the graph would look like, because there's only a few combinations, and so you'll be able to grasp it, like I said, if you paper trade. And questions, feel free to comment. Thank you. Have a good one. Good luck.